Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to make a really lush, fabulous dessert called warm brownie pudding cake. I cannot for the life of me remember where I found the recipe from, but I do remember the reaction I got the first time I made it for guests. Like, not a very good baker, I'll be honest about that, but this dessert was so actually easy to make, but the result was so delicious, people thought I'd been slaving in the kitchen forever, and I hadn't. So I'm going to share it with you today. So this is all the ingredients, and don't forget, there's underneath the video there will be a link to all the ingredients so you know what to have. So we need all-purpose flour. We've got a 3/4 cup of that. We want sugar, melted butter, vanilla, baking soda, baking powder, salt, milk, cocoa, which is this unsweetened cocoa. Any brand you like, that's fine. I'm just using that one, but you can use anything. And vanilla. And so what we're going to do is we're going to mix all the dry ingredients first, and so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just putting them through the sieve, just because if there's any lumps it helps to get them out. So we put all the dry ingredients through there and then just give it a little shake. You can see all the lumps come out. And if you don't have a sieve, just use a whisk. But look at all those lumps. So I just give them a little squish through, and then you don't get any weird bits in your cake. Okay, so that's for that. And then we're going to add the sugar. So we just mix all that in. Oh, and I haven't got a spoon. I forgot my spoon. Okay, I have to use this one. So we just mix all that together nicely, and then we're going to add the wet ingredients. And for that, that's 1/2 cup of milk. So you just add the milk. And then we've got 3 tablespoons of melted butter, which I'm going to add as well. Give that a stir, and then we need a teaspoon of vanilla, which I'm just going to measure out now, and we'll add that too. This is so simple, you're going to be so shocked at the result. And then we're just going to mix this together. It doesn't take long, you don't need a mixer, you can mix it, as I said, in a bowl with the wooden spoon, it's not a problem. And then the other thing you're going to need is a square baking dish. This is an 8-inch, 8 by 8 I think it is, and all I've done is I've buttered the pan to get it ready, or you can use a spray, one of those spray things, that's fine. Okay, so there you go, we've got our batter now for the cake, and then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this, make sure it's all mixed nicely, we're going to transfer this into our prepared dish. Oh, what about the thingy? Right. Yeah, if you can pass me out, yeah, that thing, the spatula, whatever it's called, just so I can get all the lovely chocolate pie out here, the cake. Okay, alright, sorry, I'm not very smooth at doing this, I've never done this on camera before. So I give that a mush around so it's all nice and even at the bottom. So that's going to be the cake, the brownie cake. And then what I have in this dish over here is a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. And when you say packed brown sugar, it basically means that when you fill up your little measuring thing, you really push hard in and make sure it's like really full of sugar. And you just mix that with a 1/4 cup of the cocoa. But, obviously this whisk thing was a stupid idea. I'm just going to use my fingers, which I normally do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle this over the top of the cake. So give it a good old mush around, make sure it's really nice and blended. There you can see, it looks a bit messy. And I'm just going to shake that over the top, just make sure that's all even. And just kind of turn the pan around a few times so you can kind of get it everywhere. And this is what's going to make the magical pudding. Okay, put that all in, make sure we've got all the corners. There we go. And then give it a shake, so that's all in there. And then the last ingredient is 1 3/4 cups of boiling water. Now it's very important, we're going to put the water in and you mustn't stir it. So you just very carefully pour the water all over the dry mixture at the top. There you go, and I know it looks really weird, and it kind of smells like a cup of hot cocoa. There we go, it's as easy as that. And now what I'm going to put this in an oven. I've heated the oven to 350. And we're going to bake it for about 30-35 minutes until the cake part is cooked. So I'm going to pop that in the oven now, and I'll come back in 35 minutes. So here we are, the moment of truth. our brownie pudding pie. I know it looks a bit strange. Just so you know, we baked it for about 35 minutes, and then when you come out you must let it sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes so the pudding can kind of set below. So now comes the part, did it work? So we're just going to scoop some out so you can see. Oh my goodness, look at this. How lush is this dessert? I like to turn it upside down so then you can see all the pudding at the bottom. Isn't that yummy? So I have to get that a little bit off the side there. So, that's lovely. Here we are, warm brownie pudding cake. Now this is, we like to serve it with vanilla ice cream. I've only got this teeny little sample pot at home from when Sasha was here last. But basically all we do is just scoop some ice cream. I assume you're going to have a nice big pot of ice cream yourself on the side. And that's how we like to have it. And it's absolutely delicious. I guess I should have a little sample just to make sure I'm not sending you off to eat something disgusting. Let me have a little taste. Oh my god. It's so fabulous because you've got the lovely cake, the nice crunchy cake, and then you've got that warm brownie, the pudding, warm underneath, and then you've got the cold ice cream. Such an explosion of flavours. It's like a party in your mouth. So do try making this. I promise you'll get lots of brownie points. Silly pun. It's just, honest to God, it's just a fabulous dessert to share with someone that you love. So enjoy. I'm going to have to finish this now. Bye.